The new Blood Sickle is out in Killing Floor 2, and it is quite an interesting weapon. This is Berserker's new Tier 4 weapon, and it took me to Wave 3 to actually buy this thing. This one costs 1600 Dosh, which is a bit more expensive than some of the other Tier 4s, and it looks like it's something straight out of Bloodborne. You can actually shift modes with it too. So, let's take this thing out for a spin and see how it works. It has two different attack modes. We have the light attack mode here, or I mean the shorter attack mode here, which still has reasonable range on it and a surprisingly fast light attack. This one's actually probably my favorite. Its heavy attack is also fairly fast. And all of the Scythe's attacks kind of have an odd pattern to them, since they go in a diagonal swing. Now you can push X, well, if you're on controller like I am. You're a weirdo that plays on controller. Otherwise, it's your reload button. And this lets you shift between the modes. You can either go for the longer Scythe mode or the shorter Scythe mode. The longer Scythe mode actually has the longest reach out of any of the Berserker weapons. It has the longest reach out of any melee weapon currently, besides the unique attack from the Ion Thruster. That does have a little bit longer reach. Surprisingly, even has longer reach than the Mosin. Yeah, the attack pattern feels a little bit weird, though. At least in the longer, heavy attacking range. And this does have a stab attack, which feels a little bit weird because you actually have what feels like a little bit longer reach than you think you would. Still fairly quick, though. I think the stab is the same regardless. And the light attack in the longer reaching mode also feels okay. I've tried this weapon with both the Smash and the Massacre perk, and found that they both kind of work. I think I like Massacre better with this, though. Since this is a Tier 4 weapon, you can upgrade it once, which I threw the one upgrade into this. It costs 1500, of course, so you're going to invest 3100 Dosh in total if you would like a fully upgraded Scythe. And this gets you 15% more damage, I believe, which is a significant amount because the heavy attacks from this do a lot of damage. Light attacks also do a lot of damage. And it has different damage stats depending on which mode you're using it on. The full Scythe does more, but it swings slower. The smaller Scythe deals less, but you can swing it quicker, especially with these light attacks. These light attacks feel incredibly fast with Massacre. Like, you can just kind of spam this out. It feels almost to have the same attack speed as like the katana to me. Not sure if that's true or not, but it feels about the same. And even in the longer mode, it's still fairly quick with its light attacks. Oh, we got big things coming. Fantastic. Maybe not so fantastic because I don't really want to. I really don't want to fight in here. Alright, thanks for pushing me out of the building. Get out of the way, Husks. I do have this as a backup. And it's not loaded. It's a little bit embarrassing, isn't it? Oh, 3 flesh bounce. Okay, back down to 2. Well, 2.5. Uh-oh. Oh, that Husk explosion made that a little bit rough. Thank goodness I died in a dignified pose next to a warm campfire. Ah, Matriarch. This is actually what I got when I was first trying out this Blood Scythe. So, see how it works against her. I know there's a way we can go right over here. This is the place to fight, huh, Matriarch? Come up here. No, all the way up here. Behind this, we fight at the lantern.
The human body is highly conducted. Effectively utilizing
so you just keep hitting her through here. I don't know if I can hit her. Oh, I kind of can. I don't know if she can shoot me over this. Doesn't look like it.
Would you like to be part of an electrical circuit?
Okay.
Isn't plasma intriguing?
Huh. You cannot crouch underneath that.
Use the best method to solve problems.
Thought that might be a spot to hide, but no. Ah, this time it's getting flesh bound. This is a far better fight for our Scythe. Unfortunately, though, with the Scythe, you have to aim it a little bit strange, at least with the heavy attacks. Light attacks, I think we can kind of just, yeah. Light attacks are more easy. You know, if I can just stay out of the, if I can stay at the right range, to where this is technically hitting him in the head, it does a pretty good amount of damage, but man, is it awkward. Especially compared to, like, the medic bat, where I don't need to really do that. There we go. I just need to smack him a little bit more, and apparently he'll just explode. So, Blood Scythe, fairly awkward weapon, if I'm being honest. So a question that I have been getting on the streams when I have been streaming Killing Floor is, will the Blood Sickle be a meta weapon, be a strong weapon for Berserker? I think it's going to be a strong weapon for Berserker because it scales well, but it's a very awkward weapon. It doesn't have the same attack patterns as any other weapon does. Folded mode feels a little bit weird, but honestly I think that's might be the best, and just spam light attacks. Heavy attacks are very awkward, mostly just because of the angle you're swinging. They can hit hard, but you have to get used to them. So I don't think this is going to be a whole lot of people's go-to Berserker weapon now. There will be plenty of people that use it because it's fun and it's a strong weapon. Most of Berserker weapons are quite strong. But I still feel like if you want high damage at about the same price point, you're probably going to take something like the Ion Thruster, assuming you have that DLC, since you probably do if you're buying this one. Thanks everybody for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Next time we're going to be taking a look at the G36C. That is for SWAT. Special thanks to the supporters for supporting this channel. I really do appreciate it. If you guys would like to see more of my Killing Floor 2 content, be sure to click over here. There should be a playlist. That'll take you to a full list of all the shenanigans that we get up to and taking a look at all the new weapons. Hope you guys have a great day, and I'll talk to you next time. Bye-bye!